I'm Jordi, and I was 7 when I first went to Children First. This is me, this is my mum, dad, and wee sister Danielle. We lived in this house. It was great for hide and seek. Things were good, but then Dad lost his job and we stopped doing things like going out for birthday dinners and going swimming. Money's tight, he'd say. He got sadder and stayed in all the time. One day I asked him to play FIFA on the PlayStation 3. I kept asking him even though he said no. Then he just went mental and grabbed me and pushed me down on the floor. I'd never seen him so angry. I didn't tell anyone, but there was times when he was really scary and shouty. Most of the time it was my fault for being annoying. One day I came home from school and there was an ambulance there. Mum told me Dad had died. We all cried. It seemed that everyone was sad and crying for a long time. I thought things would get better, but we had to move to a tiny flat and there wasn't room for all my stuff. Mum got a job which meant we didn't see her much. I had to share a room with Danielle and she got annoying. She wanted to play. It was like she wasn't sad that Dad was dead. I stopped playing with her. I stopped playing with everyone. I didn't have any friends in the new street anyway, so what was the point? I began to feel strange. I had a sore tummy whenever I had to go to school. I made Mum late for work most days and that made her angry. She took me to the doctor, but they said it was all in my head. Mum asked for help and I went to Children First. The first time I went, I met a lady called Helen. She asked me why I thought I was there. I knew it was that Mum was worried about me. Helen left it up to me to decide if I wanted to come back. After a few weeks, when I got to know Helen a bit better, I asked if I could play with the doll's house. I used to play dolls with Danielle. Helen was pretty good at doing the voices in the game. I used to set the doll family up with a mum, dad and family all around the kitchen table and pretend it was a birthday at a restaurant. It was a way of remembering the good times. The good thing was that I could just play and make up whatever I wanted. I didn't have to say anything to Helen about how guilty I felt about Dad, about him hitting me, and how I thought him dying was my fault. She just kind of worked that out and we talked about it. I began to feel better. Helen and me talked about what I wanted to happen in the future. She helped me talk to Mum about it too. I can look forward to things now. I've made a friend in the street called Gary and we play football. I still really miss Dad, but I'm okay. We're okay. Sometimes I miss playing with Helen in the doll's house, but then I just get Danielle and we do something fun.